we need to have, firstly, we need to have positive psychology practices in our lives, because the brain is wired towards the negative. And this is, this is why trauma happens as well, right? The brain is wired towards the negative. We're constantly on the lookout for threats. We're on the lookout for things that are going to harm us, because we have not evolved much since caveman times. So we need to use positive psychology to bring in that joy, bring in that flow, bring in us using our strengths and our gifts, so that we are flourishing from a neuroscientific perspective. So we need to find that safety first. We need to find that positive resilience first. We need to find ways to regulate our nervous system. And I don't know about you, but I've been seeing a bit of a just do it mentality. So we know in the quantum space that we are, we're thinking about what are, the thoughts and the words of the actions of our future self. We know that we need to step into that version of ourselves now, but there is no point stepping into that version of ourselves if we haven't got the basics in place, right? Because if we step into that and we suddenly create that lifestyle for ourselves, and our nervous system will not be able to handle it. So we need to get the safety in place first. And this also, so I'm going to talk about money here as well, this also links into receiving money, because if we, time and time again, I mean, I've got sensitivity like running all the way through my profile. Every time I take care of my sensitivities and I set boundaries around my sensitivities, and that might mean taking myself away for a solo retreat, going in the middle of nature on my own somewhere, that might be saying no to social events, saying no to going to places like pubs where there's a lot of energy, I receive money. Every time without fail, when I go into that like almost hermit mode, I receive money, because my sensitivities are a direct channel to my abundance. Your sensitivities, if you're watching this, are a direct channel to your abundance. So not only do we create safety in the body, it enables us to move into those, what eventually becomes a quantum leap, but we also receive money when we do this practice as well. It is all inextricably linked. Our ability to receive, our ability to be still, our ability to find safety in our bodies. We can step back, and the more that we can rest, and the more that we can find safety, and the more that we can find joy and bring in those positive psychology practices, we naturally move into action.